Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we got Lloyd Banks on Who Can't See Him, Lil Baby taking a gamble, Cardi B with the shutdown, Rich the Kid targeted, and King Von's manager on Asian Doll's comment. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb. Yo, if this is your first time to the channel, apologies on behalf of YouTube for not exposing you sooner. Hit the sub button if you don't mind getting your daily fix of news with a dab of commentary. Yo, touch that thumbs up button if you like any part of the video. It'll be a good deed for the day. Hit that bell icon if you like that Shabba Rank song ting-a-ling. Folks seen a perk up when we spoke about NLE Chopper being visited by a spirit and his explanation. Yo, if you missed it, right? It was yesterday's vid. Yeah, it was next level, but wait till you hear about this Asian doll stuff, okay? Yo, it never stops. Shout out to Diane Law. Yo, you know we love you. And my guy Keenan Thomas reminded me to give a shout out to Alex Trebek. Yo mama, yo grandmama watched that man drop knowledge for years backwards. You see what I'm saying? A multi-generational legend. Who is Alex Trebek? Now, first on deck is Lloyd Banks, who many people have in their top 10 list of rappers, citing his wordplay and lyrical prowess. Now, the conversation has come up concerning the greatest of all-time rappers, and although he hasn't dropped an album since 2010, someone on Twitter stated that the artist could barbecue 90% of artists today, who a lot of them suck, quite frankly. Alright? He's better against someone of his era, if you ask me. You see what I'm saying? There was a time when lyricism mattered. The content had to flow and make sense. Now rappers throw sense out the window like it's a used rubber and give us raw bullish. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, they said he was better than 90% of today's rappers, and he jumped in on the tweet and said 99%. Modest, aren't we? Now, another fan came through and said, quote, "This is in no way a sneak diss or questioning your own legacy. I just feel we as fans got shortchanged of what could have been with your wordplay, on and off beats, in my opinion. With that being said, you forever top 5 lyricists in my book. Lloyd Banks really could have been one of the greatest rappers of all time." Close quote. To which Lloyd replied and said, wait, what? Look, I know Lloyd, right? Like, is it a compliment? Is it shade? Oh, it's a shady compliment. Like a backhanded compliment. You see what I'm saying? Lloyd added the response and said, quote, "Question. How many albums, projects, mixtapes does it take to be one of the greatest in your opinion?" Close quote. This guy's no dummy. His question highlights the concept, right? Does it take 4 albums to be the greatest, or 4 and a mixtape? 6 albums, 3 projects in a mixtape, an album every year? If Nas dropped 1 album, Illmatic, it would have been immortalized. If greatest was based off of everybody's first album, When They Were Hungry, maybe that would have been a good determinant factor. You see what I'm saying? Illmatic would take it though, hands down. I mean paid in full. I don't know, let's just keep it moving. Lil Baby has once revealed that he took $60 and flipped it into $100K with the majority of the money coming from a hot hand in a dice game. A natural grits and gravy, if you will. Shout out to Dave Chappelle, alright? Yo, you should see him on SNL, and his show just popped up on Netflix. Praise the Lord. Now, imagine, right? If we had that during the beginning of the pandemic. Instead, it was dudes with blonde mullets fighting over tigers. Anyhow, if you have an opportunity to play dice with Lil Baby, you might want to pass on that. Big Dog was in Vegas, a place I'm always leery of and he was rocking with James Harden, talking about, quote, "Took a trip to Vegas. I'm trying to win a couple M's." Close quote. And you know it's completely possible with Lil Baby. He posted a few pictures with Harden in the car, the jet, and the casino with a glass of champagne. Look, that's them. You, the listener, don't gamble, okay? It seems like you'll win and have fun, but I can see you now patting your head with a damp rag talking about, "I'm trying to get the house back." You see what I'm saying? The lovely Cardi B said that she was signing off of social media. But we knew, right? This social media thing, the dopamine hit is next level. It's slapping all of us around like, "B, where the hell you think you going? Sit your silly behind down and keep scrolling. What the hell you take me for?" All that to say, your girl Cardi is back on social media, and I enjoy how much she interacts with us, quite frankly. But something tells me she be scrolling through comment sections, something serious. Don't you too? But anyway, after Biden slayed your boy who couldn't denounce site supremacy all across the map, Cardi reposted an interview she had with Biden and added a comment saying, quote, "Couple of weeks ago, I was getting chewed up by Trump supporters over this interview, especially by Miss Candace, who has been degrading my name for 2 years straight. I was so nervous for this interview, especially because it was on Zoom and not in person, but it was important for my followers to get to know our running candidate and future president. Republicans like Candace Shapiro, Fox News made fun of me, talk so much ish about me and my song, WAP. They said Biden used me as a pawn. Then weeks later, we seen a list of rappers and artists that Trump was trying to reach out to and to pay for support. A list that included my name. I never got paid $1 from Biden. I just wanted to get to know him and open my fans up to the importance of voting. I'm so proud of all these celebs who use their platform. I feel like I want to take that personally. And for the people who went out and voted, we did it. Don't let nobody downplay you for what you're doing. That's how they try to take away our power. Your power is your voice. Congrats, Biden. Your family here and in heaven are very proud of you. Also, congratulations to Kamala. You made history. Close quote. Concerning Kamala, Trevor Noah did an interview with her about 2 weeks ago, and she addressed whether she was black 10 minutes and 45 seconds in. Yeah, that's right. Go and check it, okay? It's about like 2 weeks ago. Here's what's crazy, right? If Kamala said she was a man, folks would have accepted that and kept it moving. They would have took her at her word. But when she says she's black, oh, now they got a problem. So they would have accepted her rejecting her own biology before accepting her affirming her black race. Yeah, go on and double tap the rewind. Folks are backwards, man. You see what I'm saying? Hey, yo, wasn't it Rich the Kid standing on top of the car and getting cussed out by that lady in New York? Oh my gosh. I would give anything to hear that clip once again. Do we have the clip? The team, Source, please tell me y'all got the clip, right? If we do, can we play that clip of him standing on the Lambo, like right here, maybe?
Oh, oh my God, you ugly ass mother scumbag piece of worthless. Get the off my car, you worthless piece of
Now that was months ago, right? And who hasn't been cussed out like that before? I mean, it's normal, especially if you're in New York. Now, Rich the Kid has recently been kicked out of the Roxy Hotel in Tribeca, and he has addressed the issue by stating the following. He said, quote, "The narrative being painted of me is completely false. My working staff and me frequently stayed at the Roxy Hotel in New York for business. We have never had any complaints from the hotel or otherwise or any kind. Alternatively," that's right, he said that, "we have built a rapport with key staff and management at the hotel who can confirm that we have never had any issues at the hotel. To the extent you have received any information that there were issues with the hotel, the only explanation I can give is that my staff and me were unfairly stereotyped and failed to receive the level of service and respect warranted for the loyalty we have shown the hotel and money spent there." Close quote. I like how he addressed that. And don't try to take it away from him talking about, oh, his girl or some other person wrote that, man. I'm gonna give it directly to him. You see what I'm saying? Because whether he said it or not, if he approved of it, it came from him. Whatever. I like how he addressed it. Make no mistake, these artists, a lot of them are very smart. You're like, oh, they don't sound like it. Yeah, but the money says otherwise. And I'm not even saying they always make a lot of money, but if thousands and millions of dollars are riding off of your content, it's got to be respected. You see what I'm saying? They can provide for their family. We got to show up to work. I mean, they work too, but, well, I guess they got to keep that train going, right? Whatever. And finally, we kind of already knew, right, that the King Von situation was going to go in all kinds of directions. We reported yesterday that NLE Choppa stated that he was visited by the deceased. We stated our position on that. Now, Asian Doll has also come out and made a statement. Now, the issue is this. She posted a message on social media and merely said, quote, "Von's last words, y'all let them ninjas get up on me. Stop crying, y'all let them get me." Close quote. Now, when you hear that, you automatically assume she must have called him from the hospital or someone relayed his last words in the car or something like that. But the King's manager, who was there and actually got popped alongside him in the leg, stated on an interview with academics that Asian Doll received that message when her spirit guide, that's right, I said that, communicated with her Von's last words from the grave. Yo, take a listen to this.
Is she hurt?
The manager stated, the Asian Doll said, I talked to Von on a spiritual level with a spirit reader, and he's letting Ish be known. He's talking for sure, and he feel y'all shouldn't have let them get him. Facts. Close quote. Lady, just because you said facts, that don't make it facts. It may be fact that you went to a spirit guide, but that wasn't Von talking. But it was definitely something with evil intentions, because look at the message, right? Look at what the message can cause. Like, what would be the result had Von's manager not clear that up? I'll assume the spirit guide actually heard something, right? Just like Chopper, he believes he was visited by some kind of something, right? But them spirits communicating to folks like they're the loved ones, that ain't cool. Check this out. You don't gotta believe me, right? But on this topic, an evil spirit's best work is not putting things into your mind. It's keeping things out. That's why folks don't touch the scriptures. I mean, suggested, and all kinds of excuses start popping up. Oh, what's on Netflix? Ain't the game on? Man, look into that after you eat. Check that notification. Didn't Celeb just drop a video? They like, no. Don't go to Celeb. He be talking about us. You see what I'm saying? You'll let us know what you think. If my authority, right, on the subject is Jesus of Nazareth, who claimed divinity, then underlined it by rising from the dead in front of his friends and his enemies, and we have eyewitness accounts, it's historical data, what authority on the subject can match that? And how many albums does it take for an artist to be considered a GOAT? And what is your favorite skit from the Chappelle Show? Mine, the World Series of Dice, hands down, and Rick James. I go back to those like practically once a month. Yo, check it out on Netflix for a laugh. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news.